Well, it's Corvette night tonight in Montpelier, and the prettiest girl at the dance happens to be standing next to me right now. How's that, huh? A 19th.
Thanks for that.
What's your name and where are you from?
Tom DeMarco, and I'm from Camden.
Tom, good to have you here tonight. And a 63 split window Corvette. That's what Corvette guys dream about.
Yes, they do.
Where did you find this guy?
This came out of Pittsburgh. My uncle had it.
Really?
And I got it from him.
Oh man, did he have it originally?
No. He acquired it. It was found in a barn.
Oh, one of those proverbial barn finds.
And actually, it was in a barn.
I'll be darned.
Yep.
And who had it there? Who owned the barn? Do you know?
Nope, don't know. It was in West Newton, Pennsylvania, and it was wrecked. So that's where it was parked, in the barn.
Oh my gosh! So this is basically a total restoration on this thing by your uncle.
It's been frame offed, yes.
Wow! And when did he do that?
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
I would say 20 years ago.
Yeah, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
And then he decided to get rid of it, and you said, "Don't sell it outside of the family."
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Now, was that had over a Christmas dinner or something, and how did that go down?
My uncle fixed it, and then he couldn't drive it.
Okay.
Because if you notice the wheel is real close to you.
Yeah.
And this is a 4-speed car, so he couldn't turn the wheel and shift at the same time.
I'll be darned.
So he was getting rid of it. And I happen to have a 73 Mustang convertible that he liked that was automatic, tilt wheel. And we did a little maneuver.
Oh man, what a great situation. Now you gave me a hard time for leaving you for a Ford a minute ago, but a Ford got you this pretty Corvette.
Ford got me part of this car. Not all of it. Not all of it.
That Ford wouldn't have been worth what this car is going to be worth. So now tell me a little bit, the engine underneath the hood there.
It's a 327 with 340 horsepower. It's all numbers matching, which is important in the Corvettes, that the numbers match. The entire drivetrain matches the transmission, the engine block, and the rear end.
Wow.
The numbers match.
That split window was something they did only in 63, one year.
In 63, because you can't see out of the back window.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
And that's what I've been told, and I've never driven a 63 Corvette, okay? But that is the truth.
Yes, very difficult to drive out of. In fact, a lot of the 63s, they would take the windows out and cut the split part out of it and use the 64 window.
Yeah.
So, and that increased the value even more.
When you put the 64 window in, or that increased the value of the 63 more?
Increased the value of 63.
Yeah, I bet so, because there are not many of these out there nowadays.
Yeah.
And they are the one that when I was growing up and a little boy, in fact, I think it was when my brother went in for like tonsillitis or something like that. I had to stay with my grandmother. She lived right next to a hospital, and in between the hospital and her house was a 63 split window, black one, that as a little guy, probably about 10 or something like that, I kept sitting thinking, man, I'd look good in that car, you know?
Yeah, the car can definitely make you look good.
Even at 10, man, I was thinking I'd look good in that car. But boy, that is a beaut. Right color, was it red when it came off the factory?
Yep, it's Riverside red. That is the correct color.
Oh man, with the black interior.
4-speed.
Man, I love it. And it probably doesn't see anything but sunny days, does it?
I do call it, between me and my wife, we call it the rainmaker, because when the car comes out, it's bound to rain. It was trying about 3 o'clock, but it stayed to the north.
And the good news is you were able to come down to Montpelier, and we were able to sit down and talk to you for a minute about that car. Hey, thank you very much.
Very much. Thank you.
And it is a beautiful automobile, and I'm sure it's going to stay in your family for a long, long time.
It is. Thank you.
You bet. That'll wrap up the broadcast tonight at Montpelier. It's all being brought to you by Wheeling Automotive, by Case Beer Chrysler Dodge and Jeep, Culligan Sales Service of Northwest Ohio, the main stops in Bryan Ford Lincoln.